Right, gentlemen, let's talk straight. If you're over 60 and feeling a little less, chances are nobody's told you this. It might not be age. It might be your plate. Specifically, what's missing from it? Fruits. Seriously. Hidden in the produce aisle are 3 natural foods that can quietly rebuild your energy, reignite your performance, and restore your vitality from the inside out. No pills, no awkwardness, no waiting forever. I'm Dr. Anya Sharma, and for nearly 2 decades, I've been guiding folks like you on how to age vibrantly. This isn't about testosterone shots or some crazy prescription. It's about real fuel. Natural, delicious fuel your body recognizes and responds to. Think decline is inevitable. What if I told you there's a ruby red fruit that supercharges your circulation, a mellow green one that gently nudges your testosterone, and a sunny yellow one that powers up your energy from the cellular level? This isn't some theory. This is real nutritional support, backed by research and proven by countless stories. Today, I'll show you how to use these 3 simple fruits to transform how you feel physically, emotionally, and intimately. Stick with me. What you're about to learn might redefine how you age. Hey, if staying strong, energized, and confident after 60 is your goal, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a health tip tailored just for you. Found this helpful? Drop a 1 in the comments. If not, a 0 and tell me what you'd like to hear next. I'm here for you. So, let's dive in with fruit number 1. It's probably not what you expect. It's not some trendy supplement or exotic import. It's a fruit scientists have been quietly studying for its potent ability to boost circulation, support prostate health, and bring back firmness where it counts. Let's talk pomegranate and why every man over 60 should make it a daily habit. 1. Pomegranate, the circulation supercharger. I'll never forget George, 72, sitting in my office, saying what I've heard way too often. "Doc, I'm not the man I used to be." His energy was low, his confidence shot, and intimacy a distant memory. But what struck me wasn't just what he said, but what he didn't know. His biggest problem wasn't age, it was blood flow. And guess what? One of the most powerful ways to fix that is in the produce section, pomegranate. This ancient fruit, a symbol of vitality for centuries, is now backed by modern science for what it does for aging arteries. Pomegranates are bursting with polyphenol, fuel for your blood vessels. They help your arteries expand, boost your circulation, and increase nitric oxide levels. That last one is crucial. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, allowing blood to flow freely, especially to the areas where older men need it most. The speed is remarkable. In one study, older men drinking pomegranate juice daily saw noticeable improvements in erection strength and endurance in just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. No side effects, no prescriptions, just natural blood flow from one fruit. But there's more. Pomegranate also calms inflammation, reduces oxidative stress, and protects the prostate, 3 things that slowly erode male health over time. For those struggling with nighttime bathroom trips or prostate issues, pomegranate offers gentle, natural support. Plus, it tastes refreshing, slightly tart, and deeply satisfying, especially knowing what it's doing for your body. George took my advice: 6 ounces of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice every morning. That's it. 2 weeks later, he was back. Same guy, different energy. His posture was better, he smiled more, and he even joked that his wife was looking at him differently. That wasn't magic. That was biology reawakened by fruit. It's easy to overlook pomegranate. It's not flashy, it doesn't promise quick fixes, but that's why it works. It supports your body where it needs it most: your blood vessels, your heart, your prostate, and yes, your performance. So, if you're feeling sluggish in the mornings, if intimacy feels more like a memory, don't grab the pills first. Grab a pomegranate. Nature put it here for a reason. It's built for strength, endurance, and restoration. And as powerful as pomegranate is, it's just the beginning. Next, I'll share the green fruit that helps boost testosterone naturally, without injections, gels, or expensive clinics. Most men have been ignoring it their whole lives. 2. Avocado, the testosterone booster. I still remember Harold's quiet frustration when he said, "I just don't feel like a man anymore." He was 68, fit, retired, doing all the right things, but something had shifted. His drive was gone, not just in the bedroom, but in life. He felt slower, softer, invisible. What Harold didn't know, and what so many men don't realize, is that this isn't just about age. It's about testosterone. Testosterone isn't just a number, it's a feeling. It's the fire in your belly when you wake up ready to conquer the day. It's the confidence in your voice, the strength in your grip, and yes, the passion that fuels intimacy and purpose. After 60, most men are running low. But there's a natural way to recharge your hormones, and it doesn't come in a vial or a patch. It's in a fruit you've probably passed 1,000 times, avocado. That creamy green fruit holds the key to reigniting your testosterone naturally. It's packed with monounsaturated fats, the good kind, that your body needs to produce healthy testosterone levels. It's also rich in magnesium and zinc, two minerals essential for male hormone balance. And, crucially, it's loaded with vitamin B6, which helps reduce cortisol, the stress hormone that quietly strangles testosterone production over time. When Harold started eating just half an avocado a day with his eggs or salad, something changed. Within a week, his energy picked up. He felt more present, more grounded, more alive. His mood improved, his sleep deepened, and that fire he thought was lost started to flicker again. We live in a world of quick fixes for male decline, shots, pills, synthetic gels. But your body was never broken. It just needed the right fuel. Avocados deliver that fuel in the most natural form possible. They're also high in potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and support heart health, a critical part of the performance puzzle. What I love about avocados is their simplicity. No special prep, no complex plan. Just half a fruit a day can shift your biology in a meaningful way. Combine that with better sleep, a little movement, and deep breathing, and you create a hormonal environment that works with you, not against you. This isn't just about bringing testosterone back. It's about bringing you back. The man who walks tall, speaks with clarity, and lives with purpose. Testosterone isn't youth, it's vitality. And avocados are one of the most underrated tools we have to reclaim it naturally and powerfully. Harold isn't alone. I've seen countless men turn a corner in their energy and confidence just by adding this one fruit to their daily routine. It's not flashy, but it works. And when your hormones realign, everything changes: your metabolism, your sleep, your mood, your connection with your partner. But while testosterone is the engine, it still needs a spark. That spark often comes from energy, the deep cellular energy that keeps you moving, thinking, and performing like yourself again. That's exactly what the next fruit delivers. It's sweet, it's simple, and it fuels your body in ways no supplement ever could. Let's talk about the most underrated energy fruit every man over 60 should eat, and why you might already have it in your kitchen. 3. Banana, the energy igniter and artery protector. I worked with a man named Walter a few years ago. He was 73, a retired school principal, a proud father, and someone who'd always taken pride in staying active. But when he came to my office, he wasn't himself. His words were steady, but his shoulders sagged. He said, "Doc, I feel tired all the time, not just physically, but mentally, spiritually. I wake up already drained." It wasn't sadness, it was depletion. He'd lost his edge. I asked him a simple question: when was the last time you felt truly energized after breakfast? He looked puzzled. "I skip most mornings," he said. That was the clue. The body, especially after 60, doesn't just wake up by itself. It needs support. It needs fuel that speaks the language of your heart, your blood vessels, and your brain. That's where the humble banana comes in. Most men dismiss it as basic, but I see it as foundational. Bananas are loaded with potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B, nutrients that do far more than just prevent cramps. They work behind the scenes to relax your blood vessels, protect your arteries, and give your body the minerals it needs to generate energy where it counts, at the cellular level. When Walter started his mornings with a banana, a little nut butter, and a glass of water, he felt a shift within days. He said, "I didn't just have more energy. I felt steadier, like I wasn't crashing halfway through the morning." That's because bananas support your body's natural rhythm. They help regulate blood sugar, calm stress through tryptophan, which boosts serotonin, and they fuel your muscles, heart, and even your brain. When energy flows consistently, everything feels easier. Walking, thinking, staying present, and yes, performing in moments that matter. Bananas also support cardiovascular health, which plays a huge role in performance for older men. Weak circulation means weak function, and potassium, the star nutrient in bananas, is a natural protector of artery health. It keeps blood pressure in check and allows blood to move freely through the body, including to those areas that may have been struggling. The beauty of this fruit is its simplicity. No prep, no recipe, no guesswork. It travels well, it digests easily, and it delivers results without any fancy plans. I tell my patients, if you want consistent energy, start with consistent habits. And a banana a day is one of the best. It's amazing how something so ordinary can make such an extraordinary difference. Walter didn't change his entire life, he just added a banana every morning. 2 weeks later, his wife called to thank me, not just for the banana, but for bringing back the version of her husband she hadn't seen in years. Energy is the foundation. Without it, nothing else works. As you rebuild it one layer at a time, you begin to feel your body come back online. But what happens when you take these 3 fruits, pomegranate, avocado, and banana, and put them together day after day in a rhythm your body understands? That's where real transformation begins. In the next section, I'll show you exactly how these fruits work together to unlock strength, confidence, and performance you may have thought were gone for good. 4. Why these 3 fruits work better together. Something powerful happens when you stop treating your body like it's broken and start feeding it like it's rebuilding. I've seen it again and again with men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. They come in feeling tired, foggy, frustrated, convinced they've crossed some invisible line they can't come back from. Then something shifts. They start with one small change, a fruit here, a better breakfast there, and suddenly that spark they thought was lost begins to flicker back to life. But here's the truth most people miss. It's not just the individual fruits that make the difference. It's what happens when you use them together consistently, daily, and with intention. Pomegranate, avocado, and banana may seem like simple foods, but each one fills a critical gap in the male body as it ages. Pomegranate floods your arteries with circulation, reviving blood flow and protecting the prostate. Avocado feeds your hormones, giving testosterone a chance to rise naturally without stress or synthetic help. Banana fuels your cells with clean, steady energy, stabilizing mood, improving focus, and keeping your heart strong. Together, they form a triangle of support, circulation, hormones, and energy, all reinforcing each other in ways no supplement ever could. One of my longtime patients, Richard, 69, said it best, "I didn't just feel better, I felt back, like my body remembered what it was made to do." And that's exactly it. These fruits don't add something foreign, they unlock something familiar, something your body was designed to do all along, but lost access to because of poor habits, processed food, or simply not knowing what it truly needed. You don't need fancy powders or expensive miracle cures. You need the building blocks nature already created, whole foods with specific nutrients your body craves more than ever after 60. When you combine these 3 fruits into a simple daily routine, you create a quiet storm of healing, stronger circulation, more stable testosterone, smoother digestion, improved sleep, and yes, a real return of confidence in the bedroom. This isn't about becoming a younger man again, it's about becoming the strongest version of yourself right now. Strength isn't about age, it's about alignment. When your blood, hormones, and energy come back into balance, your body knows what to do. It starts showing up for you again. You wake up with purpose, you stand taller, you feel more engaged with your partner, your passions, your life. I've guided countless men through this exact process, no gimmicks, no pressure, just food as medicine. What always amazes me is how quickly the body responds when you give it what it's been quietly asking for. But perhaps the most powerful part of all is this: it's never too late. Whether you're 60, 70, or even 80, when you begin feeding your body the right way, you begin reversing the damage. It starts with something as small and as powerful as a piece of fruit. Now, if you've made it this far, you're not just curious, you're committed. In the final part of this video, I'm going to give you a clear, simple plan to put everything we've talked about into action starting tomorrow morning. Trust me, you won't want to miss this conclusion. Reclaiming strength, energy, and vitality after 60. I've been a men's health doctor for nearly 2 decades, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's this: aging doesn't break a man, giving up does. Too many good men believe the lie that once you reach a certain age, your best days are behind you. They accept the fatigue, the weaker mornings, the slower thoughts, the loss of desire, as if it's all just part of the process. But what I've seen again and again is that the body is always ready to heal, always ready to respond, if we simply give it the right support. We began with pomegranate, the fruit of circulation. Without blood flow, nothing else works. It doesn't matter how much desire you have, if the arteries are stiff and the vessels are weak, performance suffers. With daily pomegranate, those pathways begin to open again, and men often tell me they feel a pulse of life returning that they thought was gone for good. Then came avocado, the quiet powerhouse. It doesn't shout for attention, but it works behind the scenes to support testosterone, to reduce stress, and to bring back the kind of grounded, steady strength that makes you feel like yourself again. For many men, that inner shift, the return of hormonal balance, is the beginning of everything else falling back into place. Then there's banana, sweet, familiar, and often overlooked. Yet, it feeds the heart, the muscles, and the brain. It gives men the kind of clean, sustainable energy that carries them through the day, not just physically, but emotionally. When your energy is strong, you show up better for your work, your relationships, and for yourself. Together, these 3 fruits create a foundation that I believe every man over 60 deserves. You don't need to chase youth, you need to reclaim vitality, and that begins with how you nourish yourself, not just with food, but with belief. You need to believe that strength is still possible, that connection is still possible, that change is still possible. I've walked this road with hundreds of men, some in their 60s, others in their 80s, and I've seen firsthand what happens when they commit to small daily actions. Not only does their energy return, but so does their spirit. Their posture changes, their tone of voice lifts, their partners notice, their confidence rebuilds, not because of a miracle, but because of a simple truth: your body wants to work for you. It just needs your help. So, if something in this message spoke to you, I hope you take it seriously, not someday, but now. Choose the foods that feed your strength. Choose the habits that restore your energy. Choose to live like the man you still are. This isn't the end of your story, it's just a new chapter, and you get to decide how it's written from here. If this video helped you in any way, and you believe in supporting honest, life-changing health advice made just for men like you, consider making a small donation. It helps us keep this channel ad free, independent, and focus entirely on giving you the truth you deserve. Every dollar makes a difference. The link to donate is right below. Thank you for being part of this mission.